devastating storm for parts of Florida, not just on the southwest coast, but also inland.
It's pitch black. All you hear is wind, rain, pounding. You get up the next morning on your way to work to check everything out. Everything's just annihilated. I mean, water everywhere.
When Hurricane Charlie came in, we learned a lot. After that, cakewalk, we got it made. We've been through other ones since then, but Ian was a whole different monster.
It was a pretty unbelievable day for me. We thought it was just a regular hurricane after the whole thing happened, until we walked outside and we seen.
My name is Jordan Woodall and I'm a TAP at SERCAP. Back in 2022, Hurricane Ian came through and it messed up everything on the Peace River. It flooded everything, so there was about 20 inches of rain here. So we've worked with here in Hardee County, Wauchula and Zelfo Springs. FEMA was working here. They were making these community project lists, so they went to every community that was affected by the hurricane. They sat down and they said, make a wish list. So then we ranked them. This is what we can do, this is what we cannot do. The USDA contacted FEMA, FEMA contacted us, so we already had the buy-in when we came in because they just wanted to do whatever they could to help the communities.
So right here is where there's a gray line painted right here on this building. That is where the water at its peak got to. I did the paint mark because I knew nobody would ever believe me, so I put that on there as a reminder of hopefully we'll never have that happen again.
Even down through the river, the amount of debris blocking access to even get down it, we're still having impacts of that to this day.
My name is Bobby Keene. I'm the Capital Projects Manager for the county. With SERCAP, they've helped us a lot with getting all of the technical requirements and information gathered in order to put in for a lot of the grant dollars that we've received. Just pulling together all of the information that goes into those grant packets, down to how many foot of pipe, to what was impacted on the lift stations, identifying those projects specifically that we could utilize to put in for.
This lift station, when Ian came through, the water level for this was right here.
We're working in Wauchula because after Hurricane Ian, their wastewater plant was almost completely underwater. The best solution to what their issue is to actually move the plant, but they just got a new digester and really do not want to move the plant after investing in a new digester, so we're trying to figure out how to help them mitigate the flooding while not ruining the marshland. We're actually working with EPIC, which is the Environmental Policy Center.
My name is Tessa Edlin. I work for the Environmental Policy Innovation Center as the Southeast Funding Navigator Manager. EPIC's role is to help provide additional capacity to municipalities and utilities. We bring funding and technical expertise to the table. We are sometimes acting as part-time staff for these municipalities and utilities. The value in collaborating with groups like SERCAP is enormous, where one group may have connections and inroads with communities and may specialize in training or education. Another group brings different talents and tools to the team.
Rural counties have less staff. We're always been challenged with staff as far as getting this big applications from federal agencies. That's always been a challenge. We don't have the technical staff. We don't have the manpower or the size of staff to pursue these grant applications. And now with the onset of the SERCAP and RCAP, they've been assisting us on those technical assistance, even providing a stronger application.
I actually think that SERCAP does a very important role. The state has the money, but they don't know who to give it out to. The federal agencies have who need the money, but they can't help them apply to it. SERCAP can come in and we can help them actually do the technical work, but also apply to the funding that they need.
SERCAP came in and I was so thankful for the extra help. We're a small community and we only have 10 employees. We needed the help, and I'm very excited about the grants that we're working on. If we can get the bypass pumps, that'll help us a lot through future storms.
RCAP, SERCAP has been phenomenal to work with. No matter what's happened, we have an issue, we pick up the phone, we call. We're in close conversation, close communication, and they're providing a means for us to be able to recover and become more resilient without overtaxing our own staff, and then ultimately us losing focus of some of the other important projects we have going on. We wouldn't be able to do that without SERCAP and RCAP.
The City of Wauchula has used the State Revolving Fund program many times. We currently have both a water and a wastewater facilities plan that has been adopted, and we have projects going in both of those realms right now. We have currently a water main lines project that we are working on with the drinking water side, and with the wastewater side, we have a brand new digester that's being built to really expand the capacity here and the resiliency of our plant, because we only had one digester before, so any maintenance or any issues, we were stuck because we didn't have another backup plan. The SRF program is very large and hard to understand sometimes because our staff is limited. We have always used the resource of a grant administrator to help us walk through that process, and so that's been critical for our success. So I feel like SERCAP has kind of served in that role for us through this process of, it's almost like a grant coordinator with SRF. It's what are the things you need to do to be prepared to take advantage of these programs.
The town of Zolfo was greatly impacted. The city of Wauchula, their entire wastewater facility was flooded. So where we were able to help, we tried our best to do so. And through working with SERCAP, we were able to get funding to move forward so that in the future, any impact like that to happen again, we'd hopefully be able to mitigate it.
If you got a chance to work with them, take every opportunity, because they're here to help. They're a benefit to anybody that gets the opportunity to work with them. And they're also a nice group of people.